Hello, my name is Matt Selhorst with HDR Engineering. I'm presenting the final recommendations for the various tasks that are part of the Lawrence County Non-Motorized Study. Following our final stakeholder meeting held in March this year, these recommendations conclude the studies that began in January of 2017. Thank you for the opportunity to work with Kiowa, the county, and the city to help them develop a plan to make future investments in the area. First is the Park Avenue traffic study from 6th Street to the westbound US 52 ramps. This study has recommended short and long-term improvements at a total cost of $1.2 million. These recommended improvements include the addition of a left turn lane at the intersections of 6th, 7th, and 8th Street along Park Avenue, signal timing improvements, installing a new traffic signal at the intersection of Park Avenue and 8th Street, a right-in, right-out at 9th Street, installing pedestrian signal heads and push buttons, a pedestrian refuge island at the 7th Street intersection, replacing and providing new sidewalks, redefining driveway curb cuts, new signage, and a shared use bike lane. Next is the truck mobility study that was conducted to address issues with the relocation of the Ohio River Bridge crossing in 2016. To address conflicted areas, final recommended improvements as shown on the figures on the slide include restriping at the 2nd Street and Jefferson Street intersection, as well as improvements of restriping, parking, and tree lawns to 2nd Street between Jefferson and Adams Streets. The estimated cost of these improvements is between $75,000 and $125,000. Recommendations also include improvements at the 2nd Street and Park Avenue intersection at a cost between $75,000 and $125,000, and improvements at the 4th Street and Park Avenue intersection at a cost between $150,000 and $200,000. The third and fourth tasks as part of this study package include a bicycle pedestrian plan for Lawrence County and the City of Ironton. Recommendations were developed for the areas, and they include biking and walking boulevards, shared use paths, side paths, bike lanes, signs, and pavement striping. The recommendations for Lawrence County are shown on the slide. The total cost estimate of all recommendations in the county is $25.6 million. The recommendations within the City of Ironton are shown on this next slide. The total cost estimates of all recommendations in the city is $8.3 million. The study reports include all the details and maps of all the recommended facilities. The last task as part of this study was the Ironton Sidewalk Assessment. This activity assessed the current condition of curb ramps and sidewalks in the Ironton Central Business District, specifically for ADA compliance. Following the work to collect data and mapping on 479 curb ramps within the area, the analysis found that 70 ramps needed to be replaced due to slope issues. 268 of the curb ramps needed to be repaired for appropriate truncated domes, and that 5 ramps needed to be replaced due to poor condition alone. A plan that prioritized recommended improvements for the curb ramps and sidewalks was developed, and it was based on the condition and the cost to improve. The cost for all sidewalk and curb ramp improvements within the study area is $1.7 million. The sidewalk improvements are $875,000, and the curb ramp improvements are $842,000. All study reports are online on the Kiowa website. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.